Happy Monday, and welcome to Meeting of the Minds Mondays. I am your host for today, Intellects, and we have a great show for you today. All right, so if you have not been catching up and keeping up with the theme and the series that we have had for this month, don't worry, we got the replays for you. All right, so we are going to be closing out this series with Monetizing Your Craft Part 4. That's right, we're in our fourth part. So we got a lot catching up to do if you have not tuned in. All right, so you can tune in and watch the replays on all of our platforms. But before we get into it, shout out to the winners of our March showcase, Levan and Aisha. We have our 2-year anniversary coming up very soon, so make sure you tune in. If you have not registered for this month, definitely register. All right, we hope to see you in the place for our 3-year anniversary. We got some great things in store for you. All right, we have so much going on at Intellect, so if you want to stay up to date on everything that we got going on, subscribe to our email list, our YouTube channel, and download our app. But we'll get into that a little bit later. So we're going to jump right into this. So welcome, everybody. Wherever you're tuning in from, welcome. We appreciate you for taking the time out to see what we're going to talk about today. All right, so we have had a lot of game that's been given to us. We're still listening to Super Duty Tough Work, a dynamic duo breaking down how to monetize your craft. So far, we have had define your brand, define your position, define your products and services, build your portfolio, find your people, and build relationships. All right, that's 6 points right there, and we're going to get into a little bit more today. All right, so let's tune in to what they have to talk about today. And I hope you brought your pen and pad, because we're going to get into it. We're going to take some notes. We're going to go over it and discuss it. All right, now if you have any comments or things that you might have done personally, put them in the comment section. If you are watching the replay of this, post a comment, a reply, so that we can connect, okay? Because we want to know how you're monetizing your craft. What did you do? All right, we're going to get into what we do over here and how we're monetizing ours here at Intellects, but we want to connect with you. We want to hear what you've got to say. All right, so we're going to listen in on these last few points before we close it off of this topic and go into something else. All right, so we're going to jump right back in.
Two-Headed Monster t-shirt for just $20 total. That's the t-shirt and the CD for $20 total. The t-shirt we have in every size. That's small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. Every single size, men's sizes. We ship internationally. So you can get the CD and the t-shirt, or I should say CD and the t-shirt for just $20 on waitlist.net. Go there right now and support the movement. Thank you. Peace.
Super Duty.
Yeah.
Tough work. In the building.
Yeah.
Bars. Let's go. Okay, we got 3 left. Monetizing your brand. Hopefully y'all getting something out of this. Because it's not just a matter of just putting up a for sale sign.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of things go into it. And so we're on number 7. And number 7 is like cheat code shit, but we gonna say it anyway. Number 7 way to monetize your brand is to collaborate often.
I don't fuck with people though, Print.
Too many haters out here.
Too many haters.
I mean, do I have to work with
Do
them?
I have to?
Man, I don't even like what they do though.
I'm better dolo though.
Come on, man. I get so much more done by myself. I'm so much faster.
Yeah.
You know, what's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
That's a bar. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah. It's deep. You know, you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Dope.
You know, so that's the same thing with collaborations. of course you can move faster on your own. Of course you can be more efficient because you don't have anyone there to work with. You don't have to work through things, and you get to do whatever you want to do all the time. But understand that everybody has a completely different social circle than you. You might think, oh yeah, his people know me, my people know him. Nah, we see it all the time when we play with different groups in different cities, and people are able to bring out people that we couldn't have reached otherwise.
Right.
And that's just one example of collaboration on a show, collaboration on artwork, collaboration on, like my guy Swam, he does like art shows and stuff, and he and I talked about just me being out there and playing beats at his art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show. And it's like, that's not something I would normally do.
Nah.
But it's going to put me in front of a whole different crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not rapping. I'm just going to sit there and be playing beats, just enjoying it. But that's a collaboration that's right there in my face, but only if I see it as such. I did the record with A$AP Rock, and yeah, me and A$AP had done records before,
right?
But he had never produced for me,
right?
Opened me up to new people, touring with Atmosphere, opened me up to new people. I would do records with you. I don't think that every Logic fan is automatically a Blueprint fan,
right?
We do different things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like our style of writing is different, and therefore, when we come out, I go on tour, I don't see your fans at all my shows.
Right.
And likewise.
Right.
So it's important to understand that, while you may even among the people that you are in that circle with, there are different crowds and followings, and your ability to get work, to monetize your craft in many instances is going to be a function of your ability to capitalize on that, to tap into that, to be like, you know what, I'm gonna reach across the aisle and I'm gonna collaborate with him because it's mutually beneficial.
Yes.
Not to take what he has.
Yes.
Because if you ain't bringing shit to the table, no one want to collaborate with you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that again because I don't think fools hear me. If you're not bringing it to the table, nobody want to collab with you.
It's got to be a reciprocal relationship.
This is what I don't get about all the conversations we have. Every year or two on Facebook, there's a big, huge thread about Columbus artists don't work together. Columbus artists, if we would just humble ourselves and work together, then we could put the city on the map. I'm like, the artists who are doing something already put the city on the map.
Yep.
Only
Facts.
people mad about this shit is people who ain't left Columbus. If you do music here and you left Columbus, you put it on the map.
Yeah.
You're not worried about who I collaborated with because you know that when you talk about representing a city, that means that people outside of it are looking at it.
Yeah.
That's not just what you do at home. Like it takes into account what goes on outside of your city.
Yeah. And the thing is, most of those people have collaborated.
See?
Most of those people have worked together, even if it was in the past. It may not have been anything huge, but because that relationship is built.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That cats are going to bring each other up. And, especially with Columbus, because we have so many different types of music here, whether it's, from the rock bands to the hip hop to everything. Like, cats know. They know. They know what it is. They know what it is. That from Columbus, man, is like, when we was coming up, Spitball, Weightless, even Megahertz, that was, and we did shows together, all the time. It's collaboration is key.
Yeah, man. I mean, I did a show with this band called Brainbow, one of the dopest shows I ever did in Columbus.
I'm so mad that it wasn't recorded.
I'm
so upset.
Epic. But that kind of put me in front of a whole new fan base.
Yeah.
I do shows with people like that all the time. And it's like, I understand that I can play in front of my people.
Right. Anytime
I want to. But there's opportunity when you can at least like humble yourself and say, I don't have all the answers. I can't get everybody in just on I can bring my people in. But there's got to be somebody out there who see value in my crowd.
Right.
And once they see that, then we can work together and do something together that enhances both of our platforms.
Yeah.
And that's why collaboration is important. Like, who are you selling stuff to? You know what I mean? You want to monetize, but you're still talking to the same 5 people.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, you can't monetize that way.
They done heard your pitch.
Yeah, you got to expand.
Yeah, like, bruh, I know what you're selling. You my mans.
Yeah. I bought it already.
Right, 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't even need it no more. I'm going to buy it just to set you up. Get out my face.
Yeah.
And so you got to look at other people. And every time you collaborate with somebody in a different crew, in a different way, a different crowd, you're bringing more people into what you do.
Right.
And out of those people, not all of them are going to fuck with you heavily, but you're creating more opportunities to monetize your craft. And so make sure you're collaborating often.
Yeah.
That's number 7. Okay. Number 8. And this is one that artists hate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Number 8, advertise publicly. Stressing the word publicly.
Yes.
That doesn't mean, hey, yo, man, you know, I got them beats for sale.
Or just putting up a post. Just putting up a post and that's it, and ghosted.
Yeah, texting you. Hey, man.
Got them beats.
Got them beats. That's not public, man.
Nah.
That's not public. That's not advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, got them beats. Like a tweet. That's it. Got them beats.
Question mark.
Question mark. No other information. That's not advertising.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't want to advertise because they're fear of rejection. What if I advertise and what if nobody buys it?
Yeah.
Well, if you're worried about nobody buying it, then you shouldn't even be worried about monetizing it.
Yeah. If you worry about nobody buying it, it's probably whack.
It's probably whack.
It's probably whack.
Then why are you asking?
All right, y'all. What did y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. See, I like their personality. I like their style. They speak in facts and they're speaking from experience, okay? So, they brought up 2 points. One, which is number 7 on the list, is to collaborate often. A lot of times, too many of us are in competition with people who are supposed to be on our team, right? It's okay to be different. It's okay to have different styles. It's okay to not really mesh well with how someone else does what they do. But it works together sometimes when a different style collaborates with another different style to create something extraordinary and fire, okay? So you don't have to necessarily work with the same people that you always work with that got the same style as you, the same sound as you. Change it up. Opposites attract, right? So it's important for us to step outside of our box, to step outside of our comfort zone. And something that he said was that everyone moves in different social circles. So just because we collaborate, we're bringing people in from whoever you have, whoever I have, and we're exposing them to what you have going on. So for an example, if I'm collaborating with someone else, what that other person does might be a little bit different than me. Who their tribe is might be a little different from mine. So I'm exposing my tribe to their tribe, and they might get some collaborations going on. It's all about the network, because your network determines your net worth. So if you are not networking with anyone else, then what are you doing? Because at some point you are going to be found doing some type of something with other people. You should be, right? It's all about networking. That's where the money is at for real, is in the relationships that you build. So if you're not building any relationships, then you might want to reconsider how you're moving, because in order to monetize your craft, you have to build relationships with other people. You got to create a team, because you can't do anything by yourself, regardless of the term or the logo where they're saying self-made. Nobody is self-made, because it took people to get to where you are. Even if you are a lone ranger, even if you are your own service, your own business, your own brand, there are people who have helped you to get to that point. So something that I would never say is that I got to where I am by myself, because that would be a lie. Okay, it took building relationships with people, reaching out, getting uncomfortable, asking for help, asking for advice, finding mentorship, doing all of that, because being in business, no matter what kind of business it is, you're going to need help, because you cannot do it all by yourself. And if you have a specific vision and purpose, it's supposed to be bigger than you. So if it stops at you, then you think it too small and you're dreaming too small. All right. So when it comes to collaboration, make sure you do it often, even if it's outside of your comfort zone, because that is where the money is in those relationships. Okay. And speaking of uncomfortability, got to enunciate that one. The 8th point that was made was to advertise publicly. A lot of us are afraid of rejection. A lot of us don't like putting ourselves out there. But if we don't put ourselves out there, who's going to do it? because nobody's going to do your work for you. You got to be willing to put that work in. So I'm going to speak for intellects. When it comes to intellects, if we don't promote on our end, and if we're not putting it out there, this is what we do, this is the services that we offer, this is how we can help you, how are we going to expect anyone to come to us if we're not putting it out there? You know, we provide different services when it comes to music, when it comes to publicity, when it comes to promotions on social media. We do web design, we do flyers, we do social media presence. We have a lot of things that we offer, but if I never talk about it, if my team never talks about it, then who's going to know what we do? We have a website, we have an app, we have so many different things, but if no one talks about it, how is anybody going to know that that's what we got going on over here? Okay, period. And as far as collaborations, we collaborate with a lot of people. We have different affiliates with different businesses, like the Musical Web and Nochi, official rhythm and grooves, and so many more, right? And we collaborate with different people who do different things. So Top Tier, they created our merch. We have books. We have, like I said, it's all about connecting with others and networking, because it's not only helping us build our brand, but it's also putting them out there and showing, listen, we got to hook up with these people. If you are in need of this service, go check them out. So it's a win-win, because we're both getting what we need from each other. It's a reciprocal relationship, and that was stated earlier. It has to be, right? It can't just be one-sided. Both people, both businesses, both brands have to work together. And if you're building your team, you're going to have to reach out to different people so that you can collaborate with them. If you need somebody who's a secretary, if you need somebody for your finances, if you need someone for your visual and branding presence, if you need someone for your merch, if you need someone for promotions and PR and HR, and for those that aren't familiar with the term, PR is public relations, HR human resources. Okay, if you need someone, A&R, okay, all of these things, like you have to be willing to put yourself out there and show people, like, this is who I am, this is what I need, this is how you can help me to get there, we can build each other up. All of that matters, okay? All right, I'm done with the rant, all right? But it's very important to build those relationships and to not just think about what you're going to get out of it, because what you want, you should already be or becoming that, so that you can attract what you are, because that's all you do is attract what you are. So if you are looking for something outside of yourself and you're not getting it, it's probably because you're not there yet. So be patient with yourself, okay? All right, so we're going to move into the last part of the video. Then we're going to do a little quick recap and wrap it up for this season, for this series, okay? And I want y'all to drop your comments, so let us know. And then we're going to end off with how we monetize our craft and what steps that we've taken to get to where we are now. Okay?
You monetize your shit. This conversation ain't for you. Mm-hmm. This conversation is for people who are completely fine with nobody buying it, but will be ecstatic when people do buy it.
Yes.
That's what this conversation is for. So if you're still sitting there like, man, I'm worried about not selling shit. Hey, you ain't there yet.
You can't sell nothing you don't put out there.
Thank you.
So if you're worried about not selling it, you won't sell it if you don't put it out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You'll never put it out there.
Yeah.
And so what I say is, we'll go back to the beat selling thing. Yeah, people know I do beats now because I put out dozens of solo albums, production albums, doing it. Mm-hmm. So now I don't have a problem doing a Facebook ad that says, hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's go. I'll throw $20 on it. Mm-hmm. I'll throw $50 on it sometimes because I know all I got to sell is one beat to make that back.
Exactly.
It ain't no problem.
Yeah, it's an investment.
It's an investment. Mm-hmm. I'm publicly advertising what I do. And I think, okay, well, that's Facebook. Okay, Twitter, boom. Oh, let me make a quick little video to do this on the gram. Mm-hmm. Then I hit the gram with the same thing. Promote that post. Yep. Yeah, I'll throw 20 on that. Mm-hmm. Why not? Mm-hmm. See what happens. This is promoting your products and services publicly. If you've never even thought about, I need a flyer or a poster that promotes what it is I'm selling. If you've never made that, then it's no excuse. I mean, it's no mystery why you haven't monetized your shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want people to make money, but I don't want to advertise. Who are you?
Yeah. Like what company ever just makes money out of the blue without advertisement?
Even prostitutes stand on the corner.
Nah, I mean, facts.
Walk with their ass to the street.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Advertisement.
Publicly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Billboards.
Right. Hey, those who know. You know what I mean? But even they gotta leave their house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They gotta put it out there.
Yeah. Hey, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Hey, get the hand job.
This
Yeah,
it.
we got you. Services, products and services.
Oh man.
But you gotta advertise it. I ain't saying I'm a firm believer that you have two types of advertisement, right? You have the advertising that is direct. I have this, I'm selling this, here are my prices, you know, and you can do that more frequently. It's a little impersonal, so you don't want to wear that out. However, you also have the advertising, which is called content marketing. Content marketing is when you actually provide a product or service. And so instead of, you know, you show people, you have a video on YouTube that shows people how to use a drill gun. But then you have a link that sells drill guns in the link of that video. Yeah. You get millions of views on people who don't know how to use drill guns. And because you've used that as that's called content marketing, where you help people. And then after you help people, when they need that thing.
Yeah. They think about you.
Thank you.
And they hit that link.
This podcast is kind of like that.
Yeah.
We don't have no products and services yet.
Yeah.
But when we do.
Got the hoodie joints.
Yeah, we got the hoodies. That's true. That's true. Just products. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to have even more legit products and services.
Yeah. It's coming.
And at that point, because we've helped people, because the products and services are going to be stuff that's targeted towards the people we talk to anyway, it will make it that much easier. So say, oh, you know what? I trust them. You know, I went to them and we don't have to say, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this.
Right.
We'll be broke if you don't. We'll just keep podcasting and the shit will just sell.
Yeah.
You know, so those are, and do what you're comfortable with. There's no hard rules. If you can't be out there, you don't want to go through all the product, the content marketing stuff, you ain't got to do it. If you don't want to do all the fucking, you know, the direct stuff, find something other way. There are ways you can market without marketing. The art of selling without selling, as we call it. And it's number 8.
That is number 8.
Last joint. This is snatched straight from the business world, but I do it too. It's called asking for referrals.
I think people are scared to do this.
Yeah.
I think people, they feel like they're asking for a handout.
Right.
And it's not. No. Like that's word of mouth is how most businesses, this the best form of advertisement.
Bro, I just left my dentist appointment when I got my braces out.
Yeah.
Before they even had them out, they said, hey, Mr. Shepard, could you write us a review on Google?
Yeah.
Could you? And then I went back in, I forgot. And she was like, you didn't write us no review. Al. I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Why? Because me writing a review is a referral.
Right.
For their business.
Yeah.
I'm a happy customer. My teeth is straight. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most business is repeat business. So when you start thinking about the circle of people that includes, that means that you're more likely to go get something from somebody if I tell you than if you look it up on your own.
Right.
Like if you say, man, I really need to get a MIDI controller that's 16 keys. I carry my book bag. Brent, what you think? That I'm going to tell you some shit. You know, man, I trust him.
Yeah.
He's got dozens of MIDI controllers.
He's messed with a whole bunch of different ones.
Yeah. You trust me. That's a referral. I'm giving a referral to whoever owns that MIDI controller brand that I'm telling them about.
Right.
That's the same thing with us. If you do something for somebody and you do it well, ask them to give you a referral.
Yeah.
Ask them to write a testimony. I've done it for people I've coached. I haven't even used any of this stuff yet, but whenever I give somebody coaching, I'll say, if it's good, hey, if you like this, especially if it's free, hey, you don't have to pay me. But if you like this, please write me a referral, testimonial. Just a couple sentences. Hey, I asked for this. He helped me in this manner. That's it. Same thing should go for your business. People are going to go to your website. They're going to go to your YouTube. They're going to go to our Instagram. And if they want to know if we're legit, they're going to look in that comment section.
Right.
And when they see people talking like, this is fire.
Right.
That's a referral.
I needed that.
Yeah. This episode is banging.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. What would I do without Super Duty? These are referrals. You know, same thing with retweets. Retweeting is just referrals. Your people are saying, yo, this album is crazy. This Logic album is crazy. Why would you not want to retweet your referrals? Because you got too much pride?
Right.
businesses do it.
Yeah, of course.
You think if they ain't got 5-star review, they're not gonna share that with the world?
Hell yeah, they're gonna share. They're gonna share every one.
Bruh, my real estate attorney, biggest graphic on their website. You go to their website, everything is small. It's this big ass JPEG that says rated #1 real estate law firm in Ohio.
Referral.
Years in running. Referral.
We them boys.
Right. They let you know.
We that shit.
What can you say?
Come on.
Fuck with us. It's the biggest shit on their website. Just in case you was wondering.
Right.
We're those guys.
Right.
Fuck with us.
Yeah.
And then you see their prices, you're like, oh shit.
I guess you are those guys.
A heart attack. I guess that's what it costs to get the best, huh? Damn. 300 out. Shit. But they can do that because they have the ultimate referral.
Right.
Their peers and everyone else has declared them this. The better business you do, the more referrals you can get, and use those referrals so that when people are thinking about you, so like I can post your music video on my Instagram.
Right.
I ain't got to say, hey, hire me for a music video.
It's like, boom.
People
Flames.
look, ooh, this is, you did that print?
Yeah.
Okay. Mental note. Next time it's time for me to do something, man, I just seen that shit he did for Logic. That was flames. Did you see what he did for Super though? Oh, that was fire too. Okay. I see him. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me fuck with him. That's referrals. People who are respected in my lane are fucking with me. And that it will let people know I'm serious in the quality of work that I do. So don't be afraid to ask for a referral.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask someone, hey man, I just did this thing for you. If you got anybody else who you think could use this product or services, please let me know. Or reach out to them and send them my way should they need this thing.
I do that all the time with features, beats.
Yeah.
You know, if you got any more of your homies, you know what I'm saying? Let them know I got that heat.
Right.
Let them know.
You know we got them here. You know we got that blue magic up here.
Yeah, man.
They got bullshit down the way. This shit stepped on.
Stepped on, yo. Got that pure.
Yeah. Uncut. Let's go. Shine a white. Yeah, man. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's monetizing your brand, your craft. So we're gonna read them back. Number 1, define your thing. Number 2, define your position. Number 3, products and services. Number 4, build your portfolio / flood the market. Number 5, find your people. Number 6, build relationships. Number 7, collaborate often. And number 8, advertise publicly. Number 9, ask for referrals.
Word.
That's it. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Here we go. Let's go.
All right. That was Super Duty Tough Work. Shout out to y'all. I got a dope podcast. We had to shout you out and we had to spotlight y'all because y'all gave the game. All right. And listen, they did my work for me. They just highlighted 1 through 9. All right. So we don't even have to do it. But what we will do, I'm going to go through some things that they talked about that kind of stuck out. All right. And if there's anything that stuck out to y'all, put it in the comments and we can talk about it. Okay. All right. So a couple things that was talked about. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, collaborate often, advertise publicly, and ask for referrals. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You know, if you are not yet confident in what you do, it's going to show when you go to ask people either for help, for collaborations, or referrals, okay? So one of the things that was talked about is that advertising comes in 2 forms. Either you are direct with it, or you can do content marketing where you're putting yourself out there, you're showing how to get it done to where when people think of whatever that service is, they'll think of you, all right? So, you know, make it to where people remember who you are. Have that lasting impression. All right. Most businesses have repeat people that come back. All right. Most people, Most businesses have the specific clientele, faithful, loyal clientele, where people have been going to them for years and years because they provide a great service. All right, so when it comes to referrals, when it comes to testimonials, reviews, you can ask for pictures with whatever it is. So if you have merch, have them take a picture, show it off. If you did a consultation, have them write a review, either a physical copy of it, or they can do a video review just sharing how you've helped them and assisted them with getting on their feet and doing what they got to do. All right. Providing testimonials, sharing with them how you've helped them to get to point A to point B, depending on what you have. If you have a brand, if you have a service or a business, if you have products, oh, I tried this product, this is my before and after. All of these things you can ask for, and you can add it to your website. You can add it to your social media presence to where people are seeing those reviews. If you go on our website, at the end is an option for reviews, right? And so we are building up our referral base as well. So this is something that we are also doing, all right? And something that was said was, the better business that you do, the more referrals that you get. So all you gotta do is be great at it, all right? Learn to master your craft. One thing that we do not do as a people is think or come into it with the mind of a master. And that is something that we ought to do. All right, something we should remind ourselves often to do. All right, so we're gonna go into these steps, and we're gonna share with you how we do it here at Intellects, what we've done. All right, so the first step was defining our brand. Intellects Artrepreneur Agency is the Indeed for artists. So if you have ever been on Indeed.com, they're like a search, the largest search engine, where all you have to do is plug in what you need, and they will connect you with whatever that topic is, whatever that job might be, whatever uh, genre or subject, whatever it is. It will define the search and refine the search for you, so that all you get are those options that you're looking for. We do the same thing, except we are in the artist field. So we deal with businesses relating to art, or that's connected to art in some type of way, whether it's dance, whether it's music, whether it's modeling, whether it's fashion, whether it's web design, whether it is businesses when it comes to technology and things of that nature. All of that encompasses what we do. So that was us defining our brand. Also having a mission statement, which is promoting your unique artistry so that you could be the best you that you could be. And we do that to the best of our ability. All right. Having that, defining your position, where we stand, what are we doing, what your audience is, what your brand colors are, what your target market is, your target audience. So that's artists, right? Between 20 and 40, for example. Artists who are working. Um, if you are not in the artist field, right? Define your brand, define your market. Who do you want to sell to? Who do you want to pour into your business? What kind of website are you looking to have? What kind of attracting power are you looking to have? Like, all of these things matter, right? What are you offering? And how are you going to put it out there so people know what you're offering? All of these things, okay? Define those products and services, right? So what we have at Intellects, we provide the experience, we provide the exposure, the platform, all of those things, right? So, Meeting of the Minds Mondays, Q&A Wednesdays, Freestyle Fridays, Showcase Your Talent Show, Art and Business Seminars, our podcast, all of these different things that we have, but we are non-tangible. So these are things that you have to be present for online so you can participate, where we give you an option to share your art or to share your business or whatever you have going on. We also have products as far as merch. We have books, we have cups, we have mugs, we have shirts, and we have so many other things coming up, okay? Just for example, this is one of our products that is available for purchase. We have other ones, the taller mugs. We have, like I said, we have shirts. We'll have other things available as well. But these are things that we promote on our website. These are things where you might have seen people with our shirts on and they're sharing their pictures. That's a form of a testimonial or a referral, okay? Because somebody's wearing it. And when someone else wearing it, other people are reaching out like, oh, I didn't know you had this. Let me get a copy. Let me get one. Things of that nature. All right. What else? Building your portfolio, flooding the market, letting people know you're here. We are all over social media, from YouTube to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, uh, X or Twitter. We are all over the map. All right. We're on Google. We're on the internet. You can search us everywhere and we will pop up somewhere. We have a presence. Okay. And that is the purpose, right? Finding your people. Everybody has their own tribe. All right. Once you build that tribe, don't let go of that, because that is your audience. That's the people that's going to support you no matter what. Building those relationships, collaborating often, advertising publicly, and asking for referrals. So building those relationships, putting ourselves out there, speaking to different artists, commenting how well they do with their art, asking them to come on our platform to share their art. That's a form of building relationships, as well as collaborating, as well as advertising. And then once they come on, hey, do us a favor, write a review on Google, write a review and send it to us, share it on your platform so we can share it on ours. Things of that nature. Collaboration. Hey, you know what? You want to partner with me? Become an affiliate so that people can be referred back to you, and then your people can be referred to us. All of these things is stuff that we do to help us monetize our craft, okay? Because we love to help others, we love to put it out there. So with that being said, if you need help, if you need assistance, go to intellects.com. Subscribe to our email list. It is free 99. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free 99. All right. And it is free to promote. It is free to share this out. It is free to, do all of these things. We also have member fees. So if it's something that you are interested in, if you want to get the perks of being a member, a VIAP, very important artistic person, subscribe as a member. We have different options to where it fits your pockets. We ball on budgets. We're not trying to break nobody's pockets, okay? And so doing all of these things will help you to build those relationships, collaborate, to network, because that's all we do here at Intellect. We network. We want to make sure that everybody who we come into contact with is doing something along their purpose. They're not sitting on no gifts around us. We're going to put you to work, okay? All right, and a way to stay connected with us is joining our app, the Artrepreneurs Hub. If you go to your Play Store, your App Store, search for the Mighty Networks, download that app. Once you create an account, search for the Artrepreneurs Hub, and you will see us there. Now, it is free 99 to join. However, if you are already a member and you're subscribed as a VIAP, you get all inclusive perks on our app. So you get to see all the things that we don't show the general public. You get to see it firsthand. And if you're on our email list, you get it firsthand as well. All right, so you get a double whammy, a win-win for that. All right, so once again, thank you so much for tuning into this month's Meeting of the Minds. We just closed out Monetizing Your Craft. We will be back next month with another topic. Our intellectuals, our VIAP, will know what that topic is before everyone else, but you'll get to know soon enough. All right, so thank you so much for rocking out with us. We appreciate you here at Intellects. All we want to do is make sure that you win, because we can't win without you. All right, so make sure to stay up to date on all that we have. And listen, the way that you can promote, we're going to show you at the end of this. Just check out our video at the end. And that's another way to promote without you having to say, oh, I got this going on, I got that, I got that, I got that. Create a video. create, if you're not a visual person where you like to be on camera, do audio. There's so many different ways to put yourself out there, but don't not do it, okay? Because there's people waiting on you to share your craft out, and your gift will definitely make room for you, and it will make money for you. Because when you pour yourself out there and you just do what you love, it's just natural for it to come back to you in different ways. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, I hope you have an amazing day and an awesome rest of your week. Until next time. Intellects here, and welcome to Intellects Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. If you want to be a part of the intellectual community, check us out. We have so much going on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and everywhere in between. And we even got our own app, okay? So make sure to check us out. Go to intellects.com. Go to our link tree. Look us up on social media at Intellects APC so that we can best serve you. All right, we thank you so much for being a part of our vision. We appreciate you, and we wouldn't be here without all of our amazing subscribers and supporters. Don't forget to sign up for the talent show every month, and someone always leaves with a prize. And don't forget to take advantage of all of our special offers, our events, our merch, our resources, our referrals, because we are here to serve you, okay? And thank you for the love. Until next time.